is Karen Smuckers with WYWTH News. And this day marks 25 years after the horrible zombie attack in Boston, Massachusetts. All the survivors now live on the wonderful island of Aruba. This settlement flourished, and now we have a stable community. It has protection, natural resources, and a great climate. Let's hand it over to our newscaster and the community survivors.
I'm gonna have to delete this.
Hello there, my name is Tasha Nacho Biz, and I'm here with an update on the survivors and the land they live on now. All of the victims that stay alive evacuated to the beautiful island of Aruba and are all safe and happy. There are many physical characteristics that protect and provide important things to the people, such as mountains, plateaus, rivers, and oceans. Also, Aruba being an island helps. The climate is great for a settlement to flourish. It is wet and dry, which means that it is warm and it rains, so the crops can be watered. Karen will elaborate on these features later in the segment. I think it is time to head over to one of the victims to ask them a couple of questions. Let's go. It's Tasha Nacho Biz again, and I'm finally at the settlement of survivors. Hey, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Susie, and I was one of the first people to evacuate Boston, Massachusetts, and come here and settle.
That is so cool. Are there any constraints about living on this island?
Well, yes, there are definitely some constraints. The island is isolated, and it's very hard to get things to places. Aruba can be very hot at times, so you get dehydrated or sun poisoning. There are sharks and other dangerous things in the ocean, and on land there are dangerous animals too. The weather could be pretty and sunny, or at times there could be severe tropical storms or tsunamis.
All of those seem pretty bad. I see that you have a shovel in your hand. What did you make it out of, and what do you use it for?
Oh, I totally forgot I was carrying this thing around with me, but I'm so glad you asked me about this. Over the years, the survivors wanted to be prepared this time, just in case something else like the zombie attack were ever to happen again. We needed a way to make weapons and tools because everyone had lost everything with them, so we thought of our natural resources. For example, the trees are a perfect way to get gardening tools so we can harvest our food more easily. Now we have a carving crew that cuts different shapes and sizes of wood and carves tools out of them for the community.
Do you also use these trees to make fire?
Yes, we also use the trees to make our fires.
Also, what food do you have here?
The food on the island is very delicious and mostly all natural. There are many different fruits on the trees and plants that we can continuously keep growing and harvest. Some include bananas, pineapple, watermelon, and grapes. There's also many animals on the island that are a good food source, such as fish, lobsters, crabs, and more.
Wow. So much information, Maeve. Oh. Thank you so much for your time.
Karen, hi, this is Karen again. Sounds like they have adapted to Aruba by living here for the past 25 years. The climate is amazing because it's always high 70s and low 80s. And there's a great breeze. In this community, we have good resources. It is a beautiful island to be living on, and there are some high elevated mountains, and there are some plateaus, and there's even some flat land. The mountains and plateaus give us protection and an advantage point. There are also rivers that provide water and food. The ocean surrounding us provides food and water. Karen Smuckers here with some additional news. There is a house for sale on 42 Somerset Road. It is a beautiful location on the ocean in Aruba. If you decide to hop on the bandwagon there, maybe you should go buy a house and make life easier. Sorry for the back and forth. Thanks, Tasha, for the information. Hope you found it helpful. See you next time on WIWTH News.